Hello, Amanda here. It is freezing. I was just looking at my phone as I was walking home, which rhymed, and it is 2 degrees Celsius, which is about 36 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm freezing. I'm not used to this anymore. I spent 6 years in Arizona. We don't do cold. So this is going to be a very, very, very long winter, because it's just going to get colder. But today I had the opportunity to attend the Creative DigiFest in Southampton. During the part of the Creative DigiFest that I attended this morning, people came and presented their business pitches or business plans. They had submitted the plans beforehand and then were able to give their actual presentations today in front of 5 dragons. Hence it was called the Dragon's Den. So there were 5 entrepreneurs, business professionals that judged this. So here is some footage on the contestants from today, and we will see who won at the very end.
Right, thanks everyone for coming to this event, which we have as South by South Coast 3. This is the 3rd now in this series of events. What we're trying to do here is really develop a forum, develop a context where we get creative artists, where we get scientists, where we get technologists, where we get people who have a strong interest in the digital economy, together working in an interactive forum where hopefully innovation, entrepreneurship can take place, and where that happens through relationships, where people get to know each other, and hopefully where we have it in an informal context, and also where people have the opportunity to learn things themselves. We have 5 dragons, or 4.5 I think at the moment. We've got one stuck in traffic. We've got Jeremy Kane here from IBM. We've got Alan Ray here, small business startup expert and multicultural Maven. And we've got Alan Patrick, technological forecaster, Broadside Consultancy. And we have my long-time friend and comrade in arms, Paul Orgal from Air Partner, flight directors, just back from sorting out aircraft for the Philippines disaster. So we're pleased to see him here today, having done all that.
Our first contestant this morning then is Chris Fethian. So Chris, over to you, and good luck.
What links all of these organisations, however, is that they all don't really know what services like Twitter and Facebook and other social media actually provides them, whether they do produce any value or not, or whether they're wasting their time using them. Is this just some big fad at the moment that in a couple of years will wear off, or is it actually producing like real value to them that is useful to them as an organisation?
Because I think there's a real opportunity to have MOOCs based in the neighbourhood, self-organising, and I think there could be real benefits in terms of course completion. One of the problems with MOOCs, though there are 5 million people who've signed up for them, is course completion. And I think that if you deepen the quality of experience by having them local, in self-organised neighbourhood groups, you're going to, people will like the group dynamics. They'll compete with each other. They'll get lots of influences off each other.
Mike and I have been working in developing countries for a number of years. Mike is a PhD with me, looking at mobile internet in the developing world. And when you've been abroad, you notice that mobile are ubiquitous, far more than computers or anything else. And they're mobile first world, but a lot of the environments away from the cities are sometimes connected. And the cost of mobile is extortionate, really. So to give an example, a teacher in Milan compared to a teacher here will be paying £800 a month for internet charges, a few megabytes of data. And that's the thing. A text message costs a worker 1/10 of their daily work to send one text. That's the problem we're facing.
My name is Julian G. This is my daughter's CV. Now you'd think after 20 years of the digital economy there'd be a better way for young people to display their skills and experience than 2 pages of A4 written in Word. I'd like to introduce you to the IM profile, the digital CV. Why the IM profile? Well, there is no recognised standard for a digital CV. We have the opportunity of a category killer here. And we know that recruiters routinely search online for information about possible candidates, their social media profiles. So why not give young people the chance to have their own digital CV and a professional profile online?
Good morning, my name is Julian G and I work at the University of Southampton at Winchester School of Art, and I'm here today pitching IM Profile, which is the digital CV for the Facebook generation. It's an online profile site where users can send out invitations to view their profile. The profile is obviously online, and it's designed to replace the old-fashioned paper and email CV. It has all the usual sections of a standard CV, but also it has added features too. It's very searchable. Employers can go on and search the information and search profiles of people they may wish to employ. It has a video section as well, so the user can show themselves in person. So we think it's a great solution to improving people's exposure online and also to help them find a job in today's competitive job market. Thank you.
It translates out of my domain, which is interest in bringing the digital to life in terms of music production, and it works in a variety of other domains. For example, heritage. We have audio guys at the moment where you have to click next, or you have to press a button, or you have to be motion tracked by cameras and then be played through by speakers. It's not a very immersive experience. If you have Threadbare allocated with a one-click bundle, which is a piece of software with audio added to it, that listeners can either download onto their own smartphone or be provided with by, for example, a country house.
The art of writing letter is diminishing right now, and 1 in 6 students is not writing a letter. So what we have here is that due to the digital age, everything is happening very fast. People are sending emails, people are sending SMSs, and somewhere down the line, the emotional aspect of writing a letter, of receiving a letter, of archiving it and seeing it is missing. Can you have the next slide? So looking at that gap, we have created an app called Write Home. Bring back the romance of writing letters and help keep it.
Hi, I'm Sonik Farida. I'm a PhD student at University of Southampton, Winchester School of Arts, and we were bidding for an app called Write Home, and it's an app where you can write a letter and you can experience of writing a letter on an iPad. You can fold the letter digitally, put stamps, and these stamps are charity stamps, and when you use these charity stamps, you basically buy that from the app for 30p. 40% of that amount goes to the charity, and the rest we earn. And the whole idea behind it is to write letters to write letters to our loved ones, and also give something to the charity.
In countries, they're already facing extreme water stress. For a further 31, it's already chronic. This is a really serious stewardship issue, but who's responsible? Only 5% is domestic water use, only 10% is industry, and a whopping 85% is agriculture, irrigation. And yes, it's industry that takes the heat when water runs short. Get it wrong, as Coca-Cola have done in the past in India, and business faces losing its local license to operate, having to shut down its factory and exit the region. Now, the World Economic Forum has already ranked water as a top 5 global business risk, and a number of voluntary reporting schemes have recruited many companies. Now, whilst commendable, we believe these responses have flaws.
Hi, I'm Jakob. I'm a digital marketing student at the University of Southampton. I think one of my favorite parts, or my favorite part of the pitches, was probably the last one, the water well project, which seemed to be the most well thought through in many different areas, and also it seems to be the one that has least competition. I think some of the other ones, they were good ideas, but maybe not so viable. Maybe there was competition that they hadn't thought well enough of or through. And so yeah, I think that it was really interesting to hear some creative ideas, and it was also really interesting to hear how, I'm not an entrepreneur, and I found it really interesting to hear how a business pitch is presented to an actual panel of professional business men.
Hello, my name is Pai. I come from Thailand, and right now I'm in a digital festival, and my favorite part is the presentation about sounds. It's so interesting. Thank you.
Thanks very much. The criteria that we used to judge them was how commercial we thought they were, how innovative we thought they were, and whether we thought they had a reasonable shout of actually sort of coming to fruition. Various sort of things went into the mix of that, but that's fundamentally what we were looking for. The third prize goes to Waterwell. Right, the second prize goes to Blue Point. And today's winner, pretty unanimously actually, was Threadbare. With the caveat that although we see the logic of the name, we really don't think it's going to fly commercially. You might spot a rebranding might be in order, but we thought it was a very inspiring and interesting project, and we really hope that it works for you. Come on.
So that was the Creative DigiFest that I attended this morning. This afternoon there were some workshops and other presentations, but unfortunately I had to get back to the library to work on the endless amount of paperwork and studying I have to do before December 13th. So stay warm. I know I'm going to try. I've defrosted a little and taken off my jacket, but I don't think I'll be taking off my scarf anytime soon. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. I'll be heading to London in a few weeks and then Dublin after that, so I should have some exciting adventures to share with you. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, and I hope you all have a very happy week.